General of Police Douglas Kanja has expressed concerns over the National Treasury's decision to slash the police budget for the 2025-2026 financial year by 40.96 billion shillings. While appearing before the National Assembly Security Committee to defend the National Police Service budget, Kanja warned that the budget cuts would significantly hamper police operations. And as our reporter Elizabeth Mutuku now tells us, among the affected allocations are 1.2 billion Kenya shillings earmarked for strategic supplies like ammunition and 1 billion Kenya shillings intended for new police uniforms. Kanja urged members of parliament to reconsider and reinstate the reduced funds to ensure smooth police functions.
It was a date for the Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja and his brigade to defend their budget for the financial year 2025-2026 before the National Assembly's Security Committee. Kanja urging MPs to reinstate 40.96 billion shillings, which was cut by the National Treasury, as he warned that the move to reduce the police allocation will affect police operations. He also told the lawmakers the reduced allocations will affect the police operations at a time the country is faced with various internal threats.
In the comparative 23 years. Chair, it's however important to note, and honourable members, the PE and insurance cost will account to 102 billion, that is 82.8%, as alluded by the IG of the recurrent budget. This leaves only 21 billion, that is 17.2 for operation and maintenance. So we are growing in terms of...
The budget cuts include a reduction of 1.2 billion shillings, which IG Kanja noted would significantly affect the procurement of strategic and specialized supplies, including ammunition and the new police uniform. He also highlighted that several development projects have already stalled due to large pending bills, with MPs recommending that the police service to consider halting any new development initiatives.
You have this training, expansion of training, college, Ganjo, senior staff, ratio, marine training, and the amount for training has been reduced. So why can't you freeze a project like that one?
Chair and members, NPS service appreciate the increased allocation on a number of areas. However, most of the NPS priority areas remain critically underfunded by the tune of 29.8 billion and 11.1 billion recurrent in terms of recurrent and development votes respectively. A summary of the key.
Therefore, we require adequate funds to cater for the procurement of specialized forensic equipment and systems for new forensic lab sections, such as the evidence management unit, biology and chemistry, and as well replace the old and obsolete forensic equipment for document examination section and imaging and the acoustic unit.
In its original proposal to the National Treasury, the National Police Service had planned to recruit 10,000 police constables by December 2025 at a cost of 6.4 billion shillings. However, this figure was reduced to 2.9 billion shillings with an additional of 324 million shillings, further increasing the funding shortfall to 3.5 billion shillings.
Whereby some units have paid more than others. I think that one, once again, I call upon the Administrative Secretary to...
NHIF of about 1.6 trillion, and we have 1.6 billion, sorry. And we formed a committee, a multi-agency committee between SHA, Ministry of Health, NPS, National Prison, Kenya Prison Services, and the insurance sector to try and see what is payable. It was a contract that was executed that time. So
as a result, the recruitment drive may have been scaled down if the funds are not reinstated. The NPS has also allocated 3.8 billion shillings for the police uniforms as specialized supply, but this was cut down to 1.3 billion shillings. Elizabeth Mutuku, TV 47, Nairobi.